Well, it was a complete military ceremony as the Kenya Defence Forces, that's KDF, took charge of the late retired President Mwai Kibaki's procession from Lee Funeral Home to the National Assembly. So the flag-draped casket bearing Kibaki's body was ferried in a gun carriage at a slow pace, 30-minute journey to Parliament, where it will lie in state for 3 days. And as Sam Ogina now reports, the military pulled all the stops to accord the former president full state honors.
Early Monday morning, the military took over Lee Funeral Home to prepare for the late President Mwai Kibaki's journey to the National Assembly, where he would lie in state. The gun carriage spruced up to ferry the former head of state. To start off President Kibaki's journey, a parade was mounted at Lee Funeral Home, complete with a gun salute, as the late president's body made its way out of the home. The president's casket, draped in the national flag, was flanked by 8 pallbearers drawn from the Kenya Army, the Kenya Navy and the Kenya Air Force, all with the rank of colonel, led by a brigadier. The fallen president granted the high-ranking officers from the military, given he was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Kibaki's body was loaded onto the gun carriage for a 30-minute snail-pace journey from the Lee Funeral Home to Parliament. 7 military officers kept guard of the president's body atop the gun carriage as it made its way to the National Assembly.
It's a very sorrowful moment, and therefore all that is being done, even the faces of the ones taking part, you can see they're actually in a mourning session, and therefore the slow pace again is a sign of respect for the dignitary whom we are observing the state funeral for today.
On arrival at Parliament buildings, more officers were waiting. They would join in to unlock the body from the gun carriage. Once again, a parade was mounted. The late retired president accorded a gun salute complete with the national anthem. His body was then taken into Parliament, led by chaplains drawn from the military. A short service was conducted. The former commander-in-chief's resting table was dressed in his white presidential standard. Kibaki placed to lay in state for the next 3 days for the public to pay him their last respects. President Kenyatta led Kenyans in the solemn occasion. While the president usually inspects a guard of honor, today he was accorded a standing guard. A symbolism that today was the day of the fallen, in this case, the former commander-in-chief, Mwai Kibaki.
Basically, that becomes a military function from the time the casket is handed over to the military at the funeral home. So this morning we saw that early in the morning, very early in the morning, and when it was now loaded onto the gun carriage, it now became more like a function of the military. And from there now we saw the procession heading all the way down to Parliament.
4 military officers guarding the president's body, here standing at ease with their heads slightly in a bowed position to symbolize mourning. The 4 relieved by their colleagues at 1-hour intervals. Members of the family are to be present through the entire viewing session. Kibaki's body will lie in state for 3 days before a state funeral service at the Nyayo National Stadium on Friday, preceding his final interment in Othaya, Nyeri County on Saturday. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.